Well, we are on lesson 5, solving equations. Involving, we'll repeat it, it's okay. Absolute value. It's on page 101. And today it's 3 October. Let's remember just what we did in the previous lesson. We said if absolute value of anything, let's say n, equals non-negative and should be non-negative, the absolute value cannot be equal to negative. Okay? If the absolute value equal non-negative value, let's say a, and a is non-negative, okay, then n has two cases. N can be positive a or n can be negative a. For example, if absolute value of x equals 9, then x can be positive 9 and x can be negative 9, because absolute value of 9, 9, absolute value of negative 9 is 9 also. Check. What? Huh? The absolute value is positive. With the negative, it will be what? The absolute value is positive. With negative outside, it will be negative positive. Negative positive is what? Negative positive is positive. Thank you. Let's do example 1. Example 1, we are solving equation now. Solve. This is example 1. We have absolute value of y plus 2 equals 4. Here we have absolute value equals non-negative number, which is 4. So what's inside the value, absolute value, should be equal to 4 or equal to negative 4. It can be two-side solution. So here we can divide the solution into two ways like this. We can say y plus 2 can be 4 and y plus 2 can be not and or, because absolute value of 4 is 4. Absolute value of negative 4 is also what? Now here, shift the 2 as we did in one-step equation. This will be y plus 2 equal 4. We subtract 2 in both sides, right? So here y can be what? 2. Or y plus 2 equal negative 4. Subtract the 2 in both sides. Y will be what? Negative 6. صح? Now, to check our answer, this we have two solutions. In the previous lessons, we had one or infinitely or no solutions. In this case, we have two solutions. Y can be 2 and y can be negative 6. Let's check our answer. Replace y with 2. 2 plus 2, 4. Absolute value of 4 is 4. صح? Check negative 6 plus 2, negative 4. Absolute value of negative 4 is also 4. Got it? Let's do the check. We have check after okay. Good. Example 2. I will back to the check. Just let's do example 2. Solve absolute value of 3x minus 4 equal negative 1. Here we say no solutions. Why? Because the absolute value cannot be negative. Can be 1. Cannot be negative 1. صح؟ So here, if you have the absolute value equal to positive number, you do your two-sided solutions and find your answers. If the absolute value equal negative, we say what? It's not valid. It's not mathematical valid sentence. Get it? Done? Type. I will give you an extra example from me. For example, solve -8 multiplied by absolute value of 2x plus 7 all equal -24. Now in the previous lesson here, in the previous example, we said because the absolute value is negative, then it is no solution. But here it is negative also, but it's not alone. It's multiplied by what? By -8. Means we can use this two-sided solution if and only if. When we do this, if and only if the absolute value is alone, and it's equal to non-negative number. Okay? But if the absolute value alone and it's equal to negative, then it is what? No solution. But here it is negative, but it's not alone. So we make it alone first. We make it. Then we see if it's alone equal to negative, then no solution. If it's alone equal to positive, then we have two solutions. Get it? So don't judge on it just by looking. Negative means no. Simplify it first. Means you need to get rid of this -8. How? Now here we have multiplied between the -8 and the absolute value. To get rid of a number multiplied, we divide on it. Check. So here -8, absolute value of 2x plus 7 equal -24. We can divide both sides by -8. So here they are gone. Still absolute value of 2x plus 7 equals 3 positive. 3 positive means now the absolute value alone, right? Equal positive. Now we can do the two-sided solution. So here we have 2x plus 7 can be 3, or 2x plus 7 can be what? -3. Now how we solve 2x plus 7 equal 3? We get rid of this plus 7. How? By subtract 7. Check. Then we divide by what? By 2. Check. Two-step equations. So here 2x plus 7 equal 3. We subtract 7 from both sides. So still 2x equal 3 minus 7 minus 4. Divided by 2 both sides, x will be -2. Or same here, 2x plus 7 equal -3. Subtract 7 in both sides. So 2x equal -10. Divide by 2 both sides, x will be -5. So we have two solutions. Let's check them both. Let's check them both. Let's take this -2 first. Here, this is our main or original equation, right? Put -2 here. 2 multiply -2, -4. ركز. 2 multiply -2, -4. -4 plus 7 plus 3. Absolute value of 3. 3 multiply -8, 24, right? Let's check the -5 now. 2 by -5, -10 plus 7, -3. Absolute value of -3, 3 times -8, -24. Copy this example, it's important idea. So what's the difference؟ يعني لازم تفهم هذا الشيء. شو الفرق بين هذه نيجاتيف كنا حكينا no solution، وهذه نيجاتيف ما حكيناش no solution. هذيك لحالها. Something always non-negative equals negative بصير لا، لهيك حكينا no solution. But here it's not alone. I simplified it to make it alone. Now, after I simplify it, it turns to positive. So I can do my solutions. Got it? Yalla. Write this example, please. Yes. alone يعني في حواليها شيء. ها؟ انت لما تكون لحالك بيكون معك حدا؟ مين؟ انت لحالك بيكون معك حدا؟ كيف؟ طيب here the absolute value, is it alone in this side? It has -8. But here absolute ما فيش معها شيء. لا, and it's equal negative, so it's no solution. بس done. Copy it. Huh? What? It's not your business. When I decide and يعني when I decide السلام. المرة الجاية ببيح. إذا بتنساها ببيح. لا مش موجودة والله. لا والله. يمكن بكلاس ثاني. طيب. Now the question wants us, for example 1, by the way, I will back to example 1, sorry. Let's go. I'll go to example 1. This is example 1, right? The question wants us to graph the solutions only. To graph the solution, it's easy. You just make your number line. And you have two solutions, 2 and what? And -6, right? هذه 2 هون حتكون 0 وهذه -6 صح؟ حط هيك close circle here. Close circle here. Is this difficult? طيب. Let's graph the solution. For example, here we have two solutions, -3 and -2. You draw a number line. Put the 0 always at the middle. Here you have the positives, right? And here you have what? The negatives. Here -1, -2, -3, -4, 1, 2, 3, 4. صح? And you have two solutions, -2 and -5 will be here, right? And make close circles up on each one. Plus, this is how to graph solutions. Done? Done. We have check. Let's do the check of example 1. Now we did example 1 and example 2, right? Yeah. Let's do the check of example 1. The question said, graph what? Graph the solutions for, graph the solutions for absolute value of, وين ولا هي؟ 2t minus 4 absolute value equals, وين هذا؟ انت لحالها هذه، لحالها الابسولوت فاليو ولا معها شيء؟ لحالها. Can we do two-sided solutions? Yes. Absolute value equal non-negative? Yes, we can. So here I can say two solutions. Either the insider here equals 8 or negative 8. So 2t minus 4 can be 8, or 2t minus 4 can be negative 8. Solve each one under root 8. 2t equals 12 صح؟ negative 4 حطها هنا ايش حتصير؟ plus 4 يعني 12. Divide by 2 both sides. t equal what here? 6. Or 2t equal minus 8 plus 4 minus 4. Divide by 2 both sides. T can be negative 2. After you find your solutions, you can graph them. To graph them, make your number line. Here 0, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go on. And here negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. This is the first one, negative 2. And the second one is هاي 6 وهاي negative 6. وهاي 7 عشانكم بس. Done? Example 2 we did it. شوف على تشيك بعد example 2. حلو التشيك عجبني. خلصنا التشيك هذا تشيك في example 1 طيب ريد يا خالد. To be phi. We said had a circle with a dash inside it. Cut it. We call it phi. Phi means no solution. بقول لك شو لازم تكون، يعني شو لازم نختار عشان ما يطلع solutions. فهمنا الكويستشن؟ يعني we have absolute value of ax plus b equal c. خلاص؟ شو لازم يكون عشان ما يطلع solution؟ Yes, يزن. If c is negative, then as we did before, it has no solution. So which part? Part C. So circle part C. Exact. مش zero. شو حكى؟ زيرو؟ حكيت زيرو؟ لا. مين داوود؟ حكيت زيرو؟ لا بدي اشك المايك على الملأ. هذه طلع شوف هذه الدائرة زي التفاحة هيك، هذه زيرو. هذه أقول هيك، هذه إيه؟ بطلت زيرو. شو صارت؟ فاي بي اتش اي. شو يعني فاي؟ نو فاضي، يعني ما فيش. فاي زي مثلا هذا فاي you know. طيب done. طيب example 4. example 4 Write an equation involving absolute value for the graph. نعطيك الجراف ايش two values عندي 17 و 27. The question wants us to write absolute value equation. انت معي ولا لا؟ يلا. The question wants us to write absolute value equation that after we solve it, we have these two solutions, 17 and 27. Okay? يلا هات اعمل الشيء. It has two solutions, 27 and 17. Huh? يا سلام يا سلام. what بيطلع one solution لها مش two، بدي two solutions انا 17 and 27. طيب خذ عندك يعني شو طيب 17 plus 27 how much 17 مش هم two solutions are 17 and 27 right 17 plus 27 how much 44 divided by 2 قد ايه now the equation will be try this x minus 22 equals 5. Okay, now let's to know how we do this. Okay, yeah, now the two solutions are what this is example 4, right? The two solutions are 17 and 27, right? Now I'm searching about the middle number about this 17 and this 27. What is the middle number 20 انتوا معايا ولا لا مين برا خلاص بدي بس بدي بيجي كمان عليكم السلام مين روح yeah I want the middle number between 17 and 27. To know the middle number between two numbers, add them and divide on 2. If you add and divide on 2, the middle number is how much? Now, how much the difference between each one? 5s. So the equation will be absolute value of x minus 22 equal. Done. Now let's solve it to see if we will have these two solutions or no. Okay? Let's solve them. What يا ابني؟ نعم. Divide on 2. Divide on 2. ليش زعلان انت؟ ما هو either whole number or something 0.5 صح؟ مش هيك؟ طيب ايش المشكلة؟ ديسمال مش عارفيتك؟ لا بزبط ليش ما يزبط؟ فيش شيء بزبط. فيش شيء ما بزبط. يلا let's solve this to check if we will have these two solutions or no. Okay? Now x minus 22 should be 5 or x minus 22 should be what? X equal 5 plus 22 which is 27 or x equal minus 5 plus 22 which is 17. Which are the two solutions that the question wants them? Again, if you have the two solutions, Just find the middle number between them. How? By adding them and dividing 2. It will be what? Now this is 22. How much it is far from 27? How much is far? It's 5. So apply the formula like this one. Okay? Right. Let's do the check. Lesh minus 22. Because in the absolute value, to find the distance, you do subtraction. Even though if you have a plus, well, if you have a plus, then this is negative and this won't be. صح؟ طب if you have a plus, check your answer here, 27, it won't be. فهمت علي? Because if you have a plus, this won't be 27. فهمت؟ ما تحط يعني مش هذا النمبر لاين، طلع النمبر محلاه. اوكي؟ طيب هذه ال 22 مظبوط؟ في نمبر لاين احلى من هيك، دقيقه. Look, this is the number line, right? This is the 17, and this is what? And this is the 25. Now, to find the distance between these two numbers, you need to subtract. You don't add. 22 asset. صح? Now, the distance between the 25 and the 22, how much? How you find it? You subtract. How you find the distance between 22 and 17? You subtract also. Get it? To find the distance between any 2 points, you subtract the bigger and the smaller. مش هيك? If you add them, you get the distance? No. And because we are talking about absolute value, and if you remember what we define the absolute value, it is the distance between any number and what? 0. That. Now see the check. The check wants us to solve the first equation, which is absolute value of x plus 3 equals 6. See it? Now solve it and choose which one of them will be, which line of them. Yani, I'll do the first one, you do the others, okay? Yeah. Now the check after example 3 or 4, sorry. We have the first equation, absolute value of x plus 3 equal what? صح? Solve it. Huh? Minus 3 and 9. Let's do it. Let's solve it. Let's solve it. X plus 3 should be 6, or x plus 3 should be what? X equal 3 or x equal -9. Check. Which line of them has a 3 and -9? You have lines down, right? Which line? كيف none يا زلمة? The last one, -9 and the 3. Check. So write this equation beside this line. Yani the line has these two answers, right? Write the equation beside this line. But the other one, x minus 1 all equal 3. Yes, yeah, Mister. صح? Now here x equal 4, and here x equal what? -4. مالك؟ x equal -2. Which one? 4 and -2. Which one? يلا حط الايكويشن هذه جنب اللاين اللي first one. صعبة؟ يلا. So this is the last one. This is the first one. Let's see the other two. Yes, x minus 1 equals 6. It is the third one. And x minus 3 equals 5. It is the second one. Right then. Huh? Done? Done. Yes, sure. Why not? ليش ما يكون عندك homework؟ No, you have. It's page 105. Do the whole page. ايش؟ يا زلمه حاطين لك اللاين هم صح؟ ولا مش حاطين؟ اعمل جراف لتنتين ثلاث بس بكفي. Tomorrow. What's the problem? You have what? You have a quiz? طيب. لحظة شوي. لا لحظة شوي. يعني if you have a quiz, you cannot study anything except the quiz? ها؟ لا كلهم. All the page. All the page. All the page. That's all for the online, guys. Don't forget your homework.